Final mission. Kill all the things. 3 major energy enemy concentration. So yeah, and the more obvious bottleneck section here. Weather is fine. I've been thinking about this map a little bit. I don't like where it's starting. We have a huge army, or I suppose our major forces here. However, we only have our headquarters here. We don't really have the capability of pushing forward. Not for a while. I think there's too many units here. And that's I don't see what they have here. I can push through this, but that's not all he's gonna have. The worrying part is that I do have a factory, and that's usually required to complete a mission. But what I'm getting at is I think this might basically be more of a defensive force than an assaulting force, at least at this point. So it's here so I can protect the HQ while I get things set up down here, instead of a force that I should use to try to push things forward as fast as possible. Another thing that makes me think that is this. Why does this exist? I think it might exist so you can basically use the water area to move up. And the only point that would be is that if this is basically a very bad area to try to push forward, so you want to have some kind of a way to sneak attack here. Other way. We need to save this convoy units. The repair vehicle has to survive no matter what. Which means we need to kill these 4. We might be able to push south, but I have no idea what I would be getting into with that. Yeah, there's just mines there. Yeah, I think I'll load. I don't want to lose my unit to a mine like that. Might as well start with the transport helicopter. We can collect some of the critical mines there. At least open up the path. That would open up this group to migrate there. I'm sure I can withhold the enemy here for a turn or 2. And we are in need of additional supplies. But we can make additional supplies. I have to think about this a little bit. They're gonna capture the little city we have there, but that doesn't really matter. I just need to be able to recapture it. More mines. Why the mines? Why do I have so many mines? It's like I have to stop some kind of a avalanche of units coming my way. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, there's some units here, but not that many. I think I'll take a defensive position. This is another mission that the initial setup is weird. I don't really. I'm not 100% sure what's the thing to do in this. That's so worrying. So I'm going to close this up. Basically put a defense here and maybe focus on heading south. That seems to be the thing to do. At least until the convoy situation, and these are... There's 3 enemy concentrations, here, here and here. This seems to be by far the largest. So I think that's going to have to be left for last. The initial thing should be to secure these areas so I can move toward the center area from multiple directions. Probably should try to secure this as quickly as possible. That's more or less my intended goal. Why the mines? Don't get the mines. Probably gonna need mines here then. Well, I can close access to the HQ, but I don't think that's really a threat at all. At the same time, I don't know what's going to happen in this mission. Maybe it is a serious threat. I don't have an airfield, but 2 airplanes, so we have to keep both of them alive. Game 1, the regular plane is probably the key to this, so I basically gain understanding of what this landscape is all about, what the game wants me to do. If there's any positives to this, the mission itself looks like it's not too bad. A repair vehicle has to survive no matter what. Right. Just need to prevent vehicle from entering this alleyway. We're basically buying time with these soldiers. These are going to cover our ass while we withdraw with the others. Right. Here, don't see what else we can do. Build more road. Yeah, anti-radar vehicle. We're gonna need an ammunition transport. And what else? Radar. I think I'll do the same thing here, basically pull back a little and see what happens. Yeah, they're definitely coming after us. Ooh. Fucking medium range missile. Archimedes. This isn't a large map though. Medium range missile can pretty much shoot everywhere here, depending on where it is. They did shoot at the northern section target. It's in the upper left corner. That's why, yeah. That's why we have the little city in the western corner, so we can attack the missile. And we can do it because we have the scout plane. The only scouting unit that is in any way capable of evading instant death. So that's how it is. I think, yeah, this one. Or was it here? Either way, that's an awfully long distance you can shoot at. Probably shoot at everything here then. Yep. Well, we had a couple of missions without having to worry about this shit. Okay, let's go. Yeah. It's in the exact last possible spot in the map, which is somewhat unlikely. That's its firing limit, and you can still probably shoot most of our units here. So we need to push back this, but this is not good enough. Right. Right. Well, isn't this gonna be fun? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So either there's some missile launcher here or very close here. Ah, crap. Really hope they don't have too many factories. We're not really getting much material to this factory, so we're not going to be able to produce much out of this. We're mostly going to have to rely on the units we have. Not much we can do, we'll just have to fight it out. Why are they heading north? There's nothing obvious that the demon could go after. It's not going after anything I own, so there's probably some kind of site it's going to capture. It's doesn't particularly matter at this point. I don't have the luxury of going after units that don't want to fight at the moment. And to survive this shit first. Do I just buy time or what? Right. We're gonna lose the troll, but no one cares. More road. It might become crucial later on. By the way, we're more or less safe here. I don't think I want to use the mines here. My plan is to actually just collect a few of them, then maybe just fly in the middle of this group and dump mines right next to them. It's a shitty thing to try to survive. Right. Right. Need to cut these guys off. Jesus Christ. Where can they shoot? What can you shoot? You don't have ammunition. Yeah, I need to kill these guys very quickly no matter what, the casualties, it doesn't matter. It's another repair vehicle, I don't dare to try to lose that. What if it used the Imperator on this front though? Whatever. Man, the mines are starting to become a problem. I'm gonna need this room to maneuver myself, so I don't want the mines blocking it. Also don't want to lose my plane, the Vader. We need to get rid of the fortifications. They're just preventing normal unit movement. How far behind the bottleneck do we want to pull back? Well, we'll definitely want to use the little lake here as a shield. I don't want to leave any good unit behind, so I'm doing the killing with the demon. I can't afford to risk losing samurai tanks without a real fight. So I suppose we could use the demons sort of to test what their reach actually is. At the same time, I don't particularly want to. sure if we should move at all. We have a sort of an okay position here. I don't see any immediate threat. And once the ranger is gone, we have a place to escape on the north side. We have Snake covering our axe. And if there's something coming from here, there maybe... Oh. I don't see how they can really kill everything. Ranger can't directly come here no matter what, so... Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. Probably going to take half a dozen turns before we see what the deal is, how this mission is gonna go. Minor skirmishes, that's all. Losing a couple of demons. No missile fire. That's the most important thing. So we're safe at least here. We might have been already here. It could be that more or less this line is where the range of the missile is. Actually, it will cut off somewhere here. Yeah, it's somewhere in this area, so yeah, it'll still cover most of the map, push us in a very, very tight spot. But that's not a concern for the moment. We need to establish ourselves, then we can worry about such thing. We need to start deploying these mines. Right. It won't do much, but it'll probably buy us time, so we don't have to worry about a couple of samurais and whatever's coming here. Can at least deal with the initial lot of units coming our way. Also have to be fairly careful what we do. It's gonna take a lot of turns just to get enough material to produce even the simplest of units. Either pull back or attack the artillery. We'll probably have a couple of turns where the artillery is fairly ineffective, then it starts to hurt. do we want to do? We should attack this thing, but more or less we should probably just fight him with a target. Okay. Gonna settle for blocking action. Buying time, buying time. These units are not enough on their own to beat the other guys, the heavier tanks coming our way. We need something better. They have a 0 experienced Imperator, we have 1 winged Imperator. We are in a much better position. We have to be somewhat careful with the Iron Star. Iron Star only has 12 shots and there's no way to refuel it. So it has the shots it has and then it's game over. Which is a silly thing in my opinion. But that's how it is. It's just, we can rely upon it on the initial thrust that he has, then it's worthless. Not a big deal, something to be aware of though. Their Archimedes shouldn't be all that effective. Regio, get out of my way. There's no way I can attack the Archimedes they have. I'd have to push myself into places I don't particularly want to be in. Fuck yo fountains, we're building a road. Okay, the Nashorn will die if it pushes forward. Which is good. We'll actually push infantry towards the Archimedes. We'll force it to act. Might as well try to rush here, see if we can reveal something before we die. Right. This isn't horrible. Still, not sure how we should block this. They're not coming through the hills or the forest, so it's a very narrow stretch of road that they can move in. So I can just sit here with the Imperator waiting. I don't think they'll be coming through. I'd rather have the Technotraxes here. they can move at least somewhat through the forest, so we can also attack them through here. With at least one fuel truck. Another here to refill the repair vehicle. Right, I think we're more or less okay. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I want to hold my ground here. We sort of do. We can have the repair vehicle and other transports providing support. Easily retake lost territory. Oh yeah, this is cool. Cool for now at least. We'll save the materials. We might be able to produce something, but I think what's basically coming our way, I think we can survive and handle it with what we've got. Demon dead, yeah. So it's around there, at the edge of the lake, that's its maximum range with the missile. The thing is, we're getting so little material that if we want to make some kind of a deliberate effort to try something later on, if we don't already have the materials stored up, we are going to have to waste a lot of time just to get anything done. And the game now has 50 turns to kill everything. So maybe that's a lot of time, but if the game didn't want us to worry about time, it would have been 100 turns. And currently, yeah, this is another mission where we have to take out a medium missile first before we can even attack him. So that's a lot of time potentially used up right there. And maybe we could, well, thought we could. We could use the transport helicopter to go here. It probably wouldn't need a lot of units, because all it really has is something that can attack the medium range missile, right? So it's a demon, it just needs enough infantry so one of them will survive the landing process instead of being murdered immediately. So maybe 3 infantry units. Even if there would be just demons at that point, it would be hard to just suddenly come up with the force to kill them all. Especially since I'm assuming most of these forces will be constantly sent toward us. So maybe you are the key. The question is, should I try to keep fighting here, or should I have sent it here right from the start? Thing is, I don't think I have the extra infantry to do that. anti-radar maybe? Be a little bit careful when we go here. I do want to focus on relieving myself of one group of enemies at a time, so I don't have to fight on multiple fronts. I have to go and see what's here. It's not gonna get better by waiting. Regio. I can't see shit. This could be very bad. We have no combat units here to defend ourselves. We could jump into the helicopter and fly away. It probably isn't even a bad idea. We need to go somewhere anyway fairly soon because the helicopter will run out of fuel. Yeah, I'm inclined to think that we should just put these cool trolls in there and go. Maybe not towards the target we have in the western edge right now. A nearby target might be better. We'll see what we'll reveal with this group. Yeah. Yes, I like that. But we're in a bit of a bad position, if I do say so myself. We have no combat units here. I mean, frontline combat units that really stand up to the enemy. We have a shitty snake and snake that's in a wrong place. I'm gonna need at least one tougher unit. It's the Samurai 2. I'm sure the mines will hold out for one extra turn. After that, who knows. Yeah, I'll actually go here. The buggy can't move through these, it can only use the road here, so that's what I'm afraid of. He'll be contained for a second longer. Right. So the enemy isn't even pushing forward here. Okay. We do want the kills. The entire point is to kill all the things, so don't want to let the enemy escape anymore. Okay, the only reason I'm fearing attack is that it's probably a death sentence. We were shot from there. Is the one square difference gonna save our life or not? It doesn't really matter what I shoot at. They're not coming through with their heavy tanks. Might as well try to get rid of the troll. The Vader never attacked either. I'm wondering if they're just holding position. Nope. Yeah, that means I can keep pushing the Imperator south. And you're on my way. And because it's my own unit, I can't do anything about it. I should still be able to move at least a little bit though. Not much we can do. Right. I'm just wondering how long can I play this defensive game, because that's not what the mission is all about. When does it become a problem? How to use the refueling plane? Because there's no airfield that I can see, so the refueling plane is gonna have some reach, but it'll always have to come back to the headquarters. So I could make some kind of sacrificial refueling attempt if the radar plane goes too far. Helicopter can take care of itself through cities, but I don't know. You might be able to do a little bit of a maneuver to approach the enemy side from the south. But I don't think that's really what it's all about with the radar plane. I have seen very little actual anti-air missile capability on the enemy side. They have like the Vader and the Imperator, 2 units. Everything else is more or less typical ground combat stuff. Not bad, but harmless to the radar vehicle. Still, I suppose it's an okay start for us. Not necessarily because we've achieved anything meaningful, but more because we didn't lose really anything meaningful to the missile fire. Or the ambush here, or the attack here. We've been able to at least hold on to what we had. And depending on what, might as well shoot you. Actually, no. He'll just retreat and repair and reflect nothing. Right. I need to see what's here. We'll decide where the transport helicopter is gonna go. UFO. Okay, I was actually expecting something. But these are just pockets of troops. Right, so I guess we do have the reach there, sure, but it's not. Yeah, we might as well go directly to where we want to go. Oops. I don't know if we have fuel. It looked so much more just a moment ago. The bigger problem is I can't actually move the full amount there. Someone else has to reveal the terrain. Shit. And we sort of have to do fighting elsewhere, so... I don't want to repair units in the factory, it's a waste of material. We have repair vehicles. It's better to just make an entirely new, fully functional unit. We need the rocket tanks here. We can't just go trying to show road to the transport helicopter. If anything, I need to just dump one of our troops out so I can see something. He can jump in on the next turn. We'll have to refuel the Ranger and ride it out. That should give us some room to maneuver. But it's probably about 10, 15 at most. 12 fuel, but I'm not sure if we have all that much luxury. The thing is, the transport helicopter has to move at a straight line toward the city, and the city has to be available by the time the transport helicopter arrives, otherwise we're fucked. I also don't really want to go with a lot of ground units here. Might end up badly. Show me what you got. You got nothing. Okay. So a handful of infantry came north, all the tanks went south, and God knows what is there. Is there a point bringing the Imperator down? It's gonna take a huge amount of time to just get it there, and by that time the fighting is probably over. I think we're just gonna act as a blockade unit there. Seems like the sensible thing to do. We don't really need supplies or reinforcements here immediately anyway. I guess, how did they kill this? I suppose with a missile, this... Well, I don't actually know. They could have certainly killed them with the units too easily. Anywho. Anything else? It's sort of a ways to repair infantry, but at the same time, there's no reason why we couldn't do it. We can resupply the repair vehicle quite easily. Like this. I could really use the Empire radar vehicle here. Either way, I guess this is gonna be a start for our mission. We didn't really achieve much, but at the same time, what we need to do has been clarified quite a bit. Super virus within range. Okay, that means he has a unit spotting the actual virus, so we're about to lose the actual city. Which actually means that we're in a very bad position. And actually it means that The missile is not very close to the city. It does have a long minimum range. It will mean that it's more likely to be at the center or upper portions of the western edge than the lower ones. I mean, it's at least 5, so... Well, it doesn't mean much. It's not in the lake, that's what it means. So not much new information there. But he can see it. Which is bad. We might be able to attack whatever is seeing it, and it's probably some kind of infantry unit that's been running there. However, how are we going to achieve that we can actually achieve that? He's sending his troops to north now. That is good. It gives us a little bit of a free time to decide what we want to do. Okay, yeah, the fighting against these troops is definitely winding down. It's more of a... How the fuck are we gonna push our visual range as far north as we can? It's not him. He hasn't moved. We're lucky he can't take that on the next turn. And we do have a route our helicopter can move now. It's not the shortest route though, but yeah, we can't do that. Someone has to go in there and spot that son of a bitch. We just don't have the fuel for it. Well, a compromise. One highly experienced unit will be left behind. In combination with the samurai and the snake, I think we can still defend this with that. But visual range extension is our key here. Do I want to shoot at it? Yes. We were taking damage, but that's not important. Important thing is we can continue to move forward. We need to reveal whatever is here to be revealed very quickly. And again, well, I don't know if I want to dish these out. But yeah, I can at least take the city on the next turn, no matter what. I'm confident of that. And I'm even gonna have enough extra fuel that I can probably go there and refuel. If there's any enemies here, I'll just capture the actual super virus. Use it to block future units from coming here. Right. The biggest worry is that we are very likely within the medium missile range with our troops here, and they're all troops we can't replace. At the same time, we can neutralize the mine, and whoever is spotting here now, we can also very likely kill that. And if we manage to use this as a base, we can probably push forward north. It's a we need the we need you. But it's a suicide run to do this. But we need I think we might need to do it anyway. The thing is that the helicopter can never move enough. It just won't be able to do it. and there's no units I can send there to spot. The ranger might help us to cross the river or a lake there, but that's it. Then we're moving 2 squares at a time and we can't see shit, so the chances of us stumbling on the medium missile like that is pretty non-existent. So that is why the radar plane exists, I think. We're just going to have to basically plow to the west and not get killed until we reveal everything. Yeah, okay, this is looking very good. Very useful information. And I think on the next turn I can actually pretty much reveal most of them. I don't see any AA missile platforms, which means there's no way they can shoot down our plane. So I probably have it. If I use the forest, they can't really counter it all that effectively. Yeah, we're setting up a bit of a gamble, but at the same time, this won't fly. We literally cannot fly at our full speed. We don't already see where we're going, which is ridiculous, but that's the game mechanics, so we'll have to just... hopefully they don't have an airfield, that's what I'm saying. Somewhere here, it should at least show this general area of the landing spots we can have here. It basically will show us also if there's any point in trying to push the transport helicopter forward. If not, we can at least secure this, maybe try to capture that. So something sort of decent will come out of it. Could do a new heavy tank. I'm still sort of hoping that whatever we have here is good enough and we can keep the snake alive. I'm hugging the transport vehicle, ammo transport, because I don't want it to get an ambush attack on the snake. It will not attack, I think, on its own, but if it stumbles upon an enemy, it will fire upon it. Yeah, this is... was supposed to end, but... And there's the bots. There's a reason why I'm pushing toward the locating the missile as quickly as possible. It's not just a timer, it's that I hate being in this position where I can basically fiddle with my own balls waiting for things to happen, because the medium range missile is so good at suppressing us. I don't want to play another mission like that. 2 long ones was enough for me. I want to, one way or another, I want to sell them. Also, every time I've taken one out mission, it hasn't been all that difficult. The difficult part has been to actually locate it. Since we do have the radar plane and the capability of bypassing all the ground stops that they might have in place, I feel I have a fairly good chance of taking it out quickly after I locate it. So while this is a bit risky, I don't think it's a reckless action to take. It's more or less how things are supposed to go. One, two, three, four, 5. Yeah, repair vehicle is getting a little too close to the enemy artillery. They really have nothing here. They do have artillery somewhere here, but it looks like he's hasn't been moving around. So a couple of heavier units and then nothing. No factory certainly. So whatever we kill here will stay dead. There's not gonna be a reinforcement. I think. Is that it? Still one extra turn. Any sudden setbacks? The radar plane's the only weak spot we have at the moment. No, there's nothing new or appearing here. Produce units, so he doesn't affect. Right. Right. I think within the next 2 to 3 turns we'll basically decide how this is gonna go.